Hello? Hello. How's it going, guys? How's it going? I was trying to make a demonstration of how do you make your username so incoherent? Did you button mash your keyboard when you made your username? And when I went to fist my keyboard, I hit Alt F4 and closed OBS. So we're not going to do that again. Actually, I'm not even going to touch my keyboard for the rest of the stream. All right. Anyway, I know I missed somebody with the welcome in. I'm not going to scroll all the way back up, but welcome in. I appreciate you guys having noties on. W freaking viewers. What's up, Addy? What's up, Skylar from TikTok? Welcome in. Now, chat, we are going to get TikTok fixed. I have applied for Restream, but they keep banning me from TikTok stream keys. They won't let me use TikTok out of TikTok Studio. If I can use TikTok in OBS, that will fix the lag. But they have to freaking unban me first because they keep banning me for some reason. I have no idea why. I've done nothing. Cam is blurry. Is it better? Like, I don't understand. TikTok, what have I done to you? I've done nothing but be fruitful with my content on your platform. And you ban me for what? W follows, by the way. Pro, you've been gone so long. I started a family with Amanda. Congratulations. It's been 2 days, guys. What the freak did you do in 2 days? You guys planned a wedding, bought wedding dresses, and got married in 2 days? Can you do me a favor and look at DMs and don't show it on stream, or you could if you want. I don't really care. Then why even mention don't show it on stream if you don't care? Let's see. No. He said he doesn't care, so I'm going to say this. Dean got blocked by Ronaldo. I'm going to show it. He got blocked by Stable Ronaldo. If you don't be my friend, bro, I'm not friends with you because of Ronaldo, bro. I could not care less. Genuinely. Me meeting Ronaldo would not affect my life or my streams in any way. I was not friends with you because of the chance that I could maybe meet Ronaldo. I don't care. Hey, man, I've talked to Joe Bartolozzi. All right. My life is complete when it comes to meeting streamers. All right. I liked you because I think you're funny. I don't care about Stable Ronaldo. But why did he block you, bro? Scream as loud as possible. No. I'm going to blow my lungs out. I'm not doing that. It might happen naturally at some point. It happens almost every stream at some point. So just wait, I guess. First time chatter. TikTok studio lag is straight ass. I only stick to OBS and streaming on PH. Is that supposed to be... The freak is PH? Pornhub? Where are you streaming, buddy? PH? I didn't even know they had a live feature. Not that I would know that. I would not know that. I personally would never know that. But, yo, 300 bits. Thank you, Amanda.
Amanda Bateman just cheered 300 bits. 100. How have you been, King?
300 biddies equals 300 hoof. Skip a few. W. What happened to the receipt? What happened? The receipt printer is just a brick now? Hold on, wait. Let's see. Let me do a test. What the freak happened? What happened to the receipt?
YGX9Z0.
Oh, I made the printer invisible. That's on me, chat. That's on me.
142 bits.
All right. Test number 2.
This is a Twitch cheer trigger test. Charity. 142.
Bro, it still like kind of appears from this. What happened? Why is it breaking? Hold on, chat. This is very essential that I fix this. Receipt up. This is what happens when you upgrade to 1440p, bro. All right, let me grab that. Try and keep it centered. Chat, is that good? Was that centered? I can't tell. And then save that as receipt down. And then go back to chatting. All right, test number 3. Yes! Yes!
Wham
Yes!
10 just cheered 142 bits.
Beautiful.
This is
Fixed.
a Twitch cheer trigger test.
All right, chat, we're here.
PGS Alt
We're
142.
all locked in now. First of all, new beater. What do we think? And the screenshot's broken. All right. I'm not fixing that right now. I'll fix that off stream. I'm sorry. Does it at least screenshot correctly?
Amanda About a Man just cheered 100 bits. Cheer 100
Okay, it at least
Cybros
all right,
to
all right. It at least
mainstream
screenshots
to read
correctly.
my bit messages.
Nice. W. Okay. Today's React Day, chat. Oh yeah, I wasn't finished saying what I was saying because I got rudely interrupted. New beaters. We got green ones, and I also have a mocha one. Mocha. Ooh, mocha. Is that tough? Mocha. Way better than my freaking old white beaters.
Amanda
the ones that I
Bates
just
Man
got
just
from
cheered
Target
100
or
bits.
Walmart or wherever I got them.
100 C guys.
Yo,
to
Amanda, how many
mainstream
bits
to
are you
read my
sending?
bit messages.
2 mainstream to read my bit messages. I didn't have my headset on. I'm sorry. Yo, how have you been? I've been very good. How have you been, Amanda? Thank you for the bits. First time chatter. Yo, what's up, Motion? How are you? Flex? Flexing in the new beaters? Hold on, I need a pump. I have no pump, chat. All right. Now let's check it out. Oh yeah. The bicep vein. There we go. Nice. Chat. All right. So today's reacts. We're not gonna get distracted today. We're gonna react to videos. If you want to send videos, send them in the Discord. Hold on. Let me unprivate the channel. For now, I'm gonna just throw it up here. Okay. All right, send them in here. Where is in here? All right, in the Discord. Exclamation Discord should be pinned as well. We're doing reacts. I do have my snacks ready to go. You guys should have yours. Sour cream. Yeah, I'm gonna be munching on this. And with my sour cream, I also have some beef on the side. That's right, chat. Your boy ordered 10 glass, not BPA plastic, glass meal prep containers, and your boy's been meal prepping. We're going into phase 2 of the bulk meal prep phase. Beef and rice. We're gonna go to 200 pounds, chat. I'm telling you, in the next 4 months, I'm gonna gain 40 pounds, and I'm gonna weigh 200 pounds lean in 4 months. Give me 4 months. I'm gonna gain 10 pounds a month for the next 4 months. Excuse me. We look similar, pro. What do you look like, bro? You forgot to give me VIP in your last long stream. Why'd you get VIP? I forgot. What gave you VIP? When is mod apps? Chat, I have no idea, to be honest. No idea. Is 85 niche? 85? Dean, do not. I'm gonna answer Dean's call this one time. Hey, Dean.
Hey, can I talk to you on something serious?
Wait, say what?
Can I talk to you on something serious or no?
Sure, buddy.
wanna-
Yeah.
Talk to David, but David couldn't talk, I think. So I was just gonna talk to you about it. I had a question, right?
Okay.
Am I like be honest, okay? Am I a bad person or a good person?
I think you're a good person that has a pretty dark humor. But I think you're a good person, yeah.
Oh, oh. Well, I mean, I feel like kind of sometimes I feel like I'm a bad person. Maybe it's because I'm going through a lot, or maybe I'm just like not okay. But I feel like sometimes I'm just not worth it.
What do you mean?
Like I'm just not worth it in life.
Well, what's making you feel that way?
A lot of people just don't like me for who I am, and like a lot of people just really. I mean, obviously my family cares about me, but a lot of people just online just like be mean towards me for no reason, have no reasons, you know, says the most weird things about it, and I feel it makes me have a point of view because I have a very like kind of bad conscious, like a very bad conscious. I overthink of things a lot, so maybe that's just me being in my mental state, or just maybe I think I'm a bad person in life.
Well, okay, first let me ask you this. What happened with you and Ronaldo?
He blocked me because I called him too much, which is understandable. But the other part, my girlfriend broke up with me.
Dang, I didn't even know you had a girlfriend.
I kept that on the low.
Dang, so Ronaldo blocked you because you called him too much, which I mean, you do call a lot. I could see that for sure. Dang, your girlfriend broke up with you?
Mm-hmm.
Hey man, well, you know what comes after the lows? Hills and valleys. How do they work, bro? It's like a wave. It goes down, and what comes after the down? It goes back up. So
Oh,
something good is coming. Something really good is coming. You just gotta give it time, my man. You
alright,
just
I'll
gotta
keep
give
my
it
head up,
time.
bro. I'll keep my head up, bro.
Yeah, keep your head up, bro. Hey, no matter what, Dean, if nobody else, you know for sure you have at least one person who loves you, and his name is Procryptic. No matter what, you always had that one guy here for you, always.
You're funny, bro. I missed you, bro.
Hey, what do you mean I'm funny? I'm being serious.
Nah, I'm just just laughing at thing. That's it.
All right, man. I love
Um,
you.
late too, bro. Hope you have a good one.
Thank you, bro. Stay safe.
Stay safe too.
And I have my whole community as well who loves you as well. Bro, I'm being serious. What do you mean funny? I'm being serious, bro. I do love Dean. I love all you guys. Dude, anybody who is capable of sitting through and watching me doing stuff, that's a special kind of person, bro. Because I'm low key autistic. Being able to watch through me, that takes a very unique, special type of person. So if you can do that, bro, you already got a place in my heart. You got to get the winter arc Dean. Ooh, yo, Dean? Dean on his winter arc coming up? Does he know Ronaldo? Dude, look up Dean Ronaldo on TikTok and you will see like 50 videos of this kid. I'm autistic too, so maybe we're just the same kind. Maybe, bro. Maybe. I don't actually think I'm autistic. Am I? Chat, am I autistic? If you guys had to guess, would you say I'm autistic? And don't just say yes, bro. No. All right. Nah. All right. Wow. Wholesome chat moment. I was expecting a bunch of yeses. His girlfriend was asking for dip his. I'm pretty. Yo, then you dodged a freaking nuke, bro. Never send those, dog. All it takes is one bad moment, and now they have the craziest blackmail on you, bro. If you ever send a picture like that, that will be. They're probably gonna send it to somebody. Now multiple people have it, and then they're dispersing it. Now the entire world has blackmail on you, bro, and you're cooked. What's up, Oz? Unless it's to me. If it's to me, that all right, I'm kidding, bro. You're a child. Actually, whoa. Don't send it to me. Don't send it to me. I take it back. Whoa. Whoa. I take it back. I take it back. If you're a grown man, that's your own choice. You're an adult man. Why am I, dude? I'm not gay. What am I talking about? Let me move on. Can I please get the manage channels command? No, absolutely not. And can you also get the bots rolled to auto reactor? Yeah. Sure, bro. All right, chat. I need your guys' opinion. Can I get some honest chat opinions here for a second? Can I get some honest opinions here? Speaking from experience. All right, buddy. At Gideon. Why are we pinging Gideon? Why are we tagging Gideon? Bro is going jail. He's going to see Gideon. Do you work for Roblox by chance? Guys, I forgot. I forgot that people are younger than me. All right. You just sometimes, I've only been an adult for 2 months. Okay. I'm not used to this. All right. What's this week's stream's going to be like? We're probably going to play Fortnite if they add proximity chat. Not sure if they have. We're going to play horror games, do more reacts. We're not playing Roblox because I don't know what the freak Roblox is doing right now. And we're just tagging the general police. Not even a specific police, just police. And we might do another forums next week as well. Oh, and we're doing Minecraft tomorrow. Forgot about that, bro. I forgot about that, though. All right, chat. I need your opinions. Why are we pinging DeSoto? All right, never mind. Let me ignore chat for a second. So your boy was getting experimental, right? I'm always experimental. And I was like, you know what? I want to up my fashion. I want to be experimental. I was like, you know what? I'm going to order a white turban. I think that's what it's called. You know, I'm going to get that. I'm going to start getting like some skull caps, get some new hats, you know, get some new beaters, some new jewelry. Jewelry's coming. It's coming soon. I got the piercings. I got a new chain coming soon. You know what? I'm getting experimental, right? But I get this turban. And I put it on. And I was like, yo, I look good with this. This look looks good. I go downstairs. And my mom wouldn't stop laughing at me for probably 10 minutes straight. Like, probably the hardest I've ever heard her laugh in my entire life. This is what you spent your money on. Buddy, it was like $5 on TikTok shop. So let's calm down, please. So I'm going to put it on. And I want your honest opinion. Don't laugh at me, okay? Hey, I'm just a baby. I'm just a baby. All right, buddy. Somebody shoot me. I'm just a baby. I'm going to put it on. Yo, I'm going to just start spitting brain rot until you guys can't take it anymore. It's not polyester. It's, okay. It's satin, which I'm pretty sure satin is made with polyester. So maybe it is polyester. Yo, dude. That one clip of like the Roblox guy who just yelling, I'm just a baby. I'm just a baby. He's so funny, bro. When he gets the Mona Lisa cookie, I'm just a baby. All right, I'm going to stop. Okay, that's too far. Let's move on, buddy. Is there blood in this? I think there might be blood in this. Hold on. Yo. Did they, yeah, I mean, this is what I get for ordering from TikTok shop. Did they send me one with blood? The freak. Turban, just a fancy word for fursuit? That's not what a turban is, buddy. She's laughing because she's happy of how good it looks. Yes. Yes. All right, you might be taking that back in a second. Actually, you know, I think it looks good. All right, let me... you gotta like, all right, you gotta put it together. So this is not how it looks. Already looking tough, bro. It's already looking tough. Don't laugh at me. Then you do this. You pull this forward. And then you twist it like this. And you pull this over. Tell me that's not tough, bro. This is what I got laughed at for like 10 minutes. It looks a little bit Muslim, but that's because it's based on that. But it's not that. It's not religious. It's style. Shake your dreads, king. Shake your dreads. Shake your dreads, queen. You do not look good in that. I'd laugh too. Pro crying emoji. It looks Muslim. Because turbans are Muslim, are they not? Guys, I think it looks tough. I'm not gonna lie. I think it looks tough. Indian. It's not Indian, bro. I don't think turbans are Indian. They're Muslim. What are turbans from? They're worn by Muslim men in regions like Middle East, North Africa, and South Asia. So I guess that is India as well. But it's mostly like Middle East, right? Mostly. But this is what an actual turban looks like, bro. It's not this. See, I'm not wearing this, John, bro. I'm not freaking Muslim. Okay, this kind of... Okay. That kind of looks like this. I'm going to take it off now. All right, chat? We don't have to laugh anymore. We can... Hey, everybody calm down. Everybody calm down. You stop laughing. Whoever did an ad break, I don't like you. Wear what you want. All right. All right. So that's what we're getting at. They're Arab. No, they're freaking... Well, actually... No, they're not. They're not. They're Muslim. Wait, wait. All right. This might sound really dumb. Are Arabs Muslim? What are Arabs? Oh, they're an ethnic group. So it could be. Yeah, because Arabs are mostly Muslim. So yes, you're correct. You are correct. It probably is Arab. All right. Muslim is a religion. Yes, I knew that. What type of music do you like? First time chatter. Frank Ocean, Miguel, Drake, Tyler, the Creator, and that's about it. That's about all I listen to. Those 4 creators are the only artists I listen to. Yes. When reacts, bro. I'm about to get there, bro. I've been live for 20 minutes. Give me a chance. If you're gonna wear one, wear an authentic one. Yeah. Guys, I'm not Muslim. What do you mean wear an authentic one? This is not religious! It is called a turban, but it is a stylish fashion take on a turban. It is not a religious turban. It is not an authentic one. It's just not the real thing. It's not a turban. It's not religious, bro. You look good in it. Why'd you say it in all caps and then carry out the T's as if you're sounding sarcastic, bro? Somebody calling me. I can hear it from here. Somebody calling me on... Dean, I'm sorry. I'm closing Discord. I'm sorry, Dean. I can't do any more calls. BPA turban. All right, chat. Well, I am getting skull caps. And I am getting some new hats. And I'm going to wear those. No matter what you say. Even if you guys say I look like an egg. Or I don't even know what. I will take this. This is a bit experimental. All right. This might be a little weird. I'm wearing a skull cap. And I don't care. It's going to look good. Check DMs. Go on D&D for stream. I just closed Discord. RJ is telling me to check DMs now, though. I don't want to check Discord because I'm just a baby. All right. I'm sorry. I'm just a baby. Stop! Notice anything pro. Did you make my face the cover of the Cowboys? Or what team is that? Yo, that's a fire team right there. It's a fire team. All right, I'm closing Discord. Okay? The team's called the Pookies. Nice, bro. Nice. You look like a sheep. You should low-key get some white wife beaters. Buddy, what have I been wearing for the past 50 streams? Like, is that rage bait? What the freak? I've had white wife beaters, buddy. That's all I've had. This is the first non-white wife beater I haven't. All right, we're gonna do reacts now. Oh, I gotta open Discord to do reacts. Are we serious? I didn't think this through. All right, RJ, what was your video, buddy? Since RJ last stream was redeeming react to video, and he kept screaming in my ear. Also, why did somebody invite a bot into my server? Oh, because we brought this back. I see. RJ, what was your video that you were yelling at me about last Sunday? You can send it now. Have I not streamed since Sunday? Wait. I streamed 2 days ago, but that was just a checkup. What was the stream before that? No way. Wait, I streamed on Monday. Really? I haven't streamed since Sunday? I haven't done a full stream since Sunday? Wait, I'm checking right now. Oh my gosh, my last full stream was Sunday. I'm so sorry, chat. I don't even know what happened. Wow. All right, well, we're back now. Sorry about that. Yo, Amanda with the
Amanda
bits.
Bateman just cheered 200 bits.
Amanda.
Cheer 100. It's okay. You're our favorite part.
Amanda. Amanda, thank you for the bets. Thank you. Appreciate you, W bits. I'm just a baby. All right, how many times can I say that before it's too far? Have we already crossed the line? How many times can I say that before people start leaving and we start raging? I feel like I have at least 2 more. 2 more? All right, I can say 2 more babies. Oh, is that 1? Okay, I get 1 more. I don't have money, quote. I don't even know what you're talking about, bro. I don't even know what you're talking about. RJ, what? Can you send the video, please? Is RJ in stream? RJ, if you want me to react to your video, you actually have to send it to me. 50 more times? All right, let's go. Can you check DMs? Also, do me a favor and watch the video I sent. Watch my video. All right, I can't watch everybody's video at once, so we got to do RJ's first. If he's in stream. RJ, if you want me to watch the video, you got to be in stream. If you're not, I'm going to move on. Is this guy serious? Oh, play one out. I'm going to find you. I'm going to find one. Oh. All right. I guess we'll do Dean's video. He said call him before I watch the video. Hello?
By the way, mentioning of that thing, what happened was, about my girl. Yeah, that's the reason why she got mad and broke up with me.
Wait, say what?
Because I didn't send her dick pics. That's why she got mad at me and broke up with me.
What was her reasoning? Like, what did she say?
The fuck I don't know, bro. This is all I know. And she was weird about it, and she's like a clingy type of girl. She was like clingy. She said she wanted to come meet me in California. She wanted to talk to me. Like,
Oh, you hadn't met her yet?
no, I met her before. She just went away.
Okay.
But she's like clingy, like that type of girlfriend. Like, she won't allow me talk to girl cousins of mine, or talk to any girl. Like, talk to my aunt, talk to my mom, talk to anybody
Dang, I need me
as
a
a
girl
girl.
like that, bro. Low key.
And she was asking for dick pics and shit like that.
Okay, I take it back. Wait, what did she say though when you said no?
She said, "Do it, or else I'm going to break up with you and leak everything you said."
Yeah, so that just tells you if you sent the picture, she would just leak that as well. She's literally telling you what she's gonna do. That is so weird,
Yes.
bro. Isn't that like illegal? I feel like that's got to be illegal
Yeah,
in
that's
some
called
way.
revenge. That's called revenge. P.
Yeah, what the freak? Yo, low key,
Don't
you
ask how I
should
know that,
you
but
should
yeah.
press charges.
I'm not gonna press charges on her. She doesn't have money.
Well, take everything she has. Take her house.
No, bro.
Take her
She
dog.
literally Bro, she's in an apartment. What am I supposed to take from her?
Her life. No, sorry. I take it back. Her life savings. Clean save.
So only amount of money she has is literally like $50 to her name.
Hey,
Dog,
50
she's like
bucks is 50
18 years old.
bucks.
I mean, yeah, but she's 18 years old. That's like she's in college right now, in her own apartment.
I'm 18 as well. Fun fact.
You want to go to my ex?
No. That's not what I was getting at, bro. That's not what I was getting at. That is not where I was
Wait,
going
didn't
with that.
you technically get groomed if she's 18?
No. If you're 18, you can get with anybody. Oh, wait. You're saying
I'm
you?
15.
Oh.
Yes.
I mean. Oh, wait. Wait. She was asking for
Yes.
pics and you're a minor? Wait,
Yes,
yo.
I
You can
said.
actually, like, do stuff with that. That's actually illegal.
I
You could
know it is, but
actually press charges, bro.
She doesn't have money. She doesn't have money.
Well, then she'll go into prison or something. I don't know. She's a bad person.
Leave that to Jadion or something. I'm
Mr.
not too sure
Lawyer,
about her.
one prison sentence, please.
I mean, hey, you do have a channel called Procryptic Lawyers.
I'll
You
call
could
him
be my
up. I
lawyer.
got you, bro.
You could be my lawyer. You could.
Well, it's not me. It's my lawyer. We're two different entities, but I could call him for you.
Okay,
I
okay.
got you, Dean. I got you.
We're gonna sue her for every penny she has.
All right. I got you, bro.
All right, bro. Have a good one. Also, Amanda, if you're listening,
No, I couldn't even hear what he said. He probably said something super. You know what? He probably said something nice. This is what I heard, chat. He said, Amanda, you're such a kind hearted human being. I'm so glad you're a viewer. That's what he said. That's what I heard. Right, chat? We're going to go with that. Easy lawsuit. Facts. Are you fine with a 28-minute video? If it's good, yeah. And David redeemed one as well. All right. Well, chat. Let's lock in here. First video of the day. We're watching Dean's. 16 is age of consent, though. Oh, is it? Not in every state. Oldest age of consent in USA. Yeah, no, in some states it's 18. What is it in Texas? What is the age of consent? 17 in Texas. So I don't know where Dean lives, but in here that would not fly. Oh, you were 15. Oh, yeah, you're for sure, bro. For sure. I think you owe us a 24-hour live stream. I don't know about that, buddy. Hey, chat, let's just say your boy, whenever he's off stream, he's either at work or he is editing up videos. Before this stream, I was editing for hours on the new Peak video. And then after that, I have to edit the Wrath video. And after that, I have to edit the Town Show. And after that, I have to edit the Phasmophobia video. And then after that, I have to edit the Minecraft video. Dude, your boy is always working. All right? I'm grinding. I have no editor. It's all me. Although you guys are helping. For sure. You guys are helping. Pro, I'm 50. Is that okay? Yeah, man. No discrimination. Hey, if you're on your deathbed, if you're 95 watching me, welcome in, brother. Welcome in. Am I making you uncomfortable? Sorry, I was shaking your hand. Shaking your hand. All right, first video, locking in. Hold on, I gotta take some supplements. Not sponsored. Pre-feast enzymes. Your boy's been locking in on the supplements. All Santa Cruz, by the way. Santa Cruz, sponsor me. Pre-feast enzymes first. because your boy's about to feast on this content. How old is this water? I think this is like a week old. Tastes like it too. Ugh. Ugh. Oh, that is actually the worst tasting water I've ever had in my entire life. I'm so serious. What is in here? Oh, smell that. Oh, there's collagen in here. That's what that is. Pro read pinned. I cannot see a pinned. There's no pin for me. I touched a receipt. Pro, can you forgive me? I mean, maybe. Probably not. Yeah, I'm fine with that, RJ. That's fine. All right. Next up, magnesium plus potassium. Got to get those. Finally, ashwagandha for stress. Nice, nice, nice. We love ourselves some ashwagandha. They're not drugs, bro. They're all natural. I almost just choked. All of this is 100% natural. Look at that, bro. See all those little signs on there? That's also really good. Dies. No, I'm not going to die, bro. I've been taking these for weeks. All right. Now, my sour cream has been sitting out for like an hour. And so has my beef and rice. Is that okay? Just eat a banana for potassium. Hey, buddy, I'm going to hit you with some quick education. Hey, we're not going to judge here. I'm going to use this as a nice teaching moment. All right. Class, lock in. You're in Procryptic health class. Daily recommended amount of potassium when you are active. This is AI. I wouldn't typically trust this. Actually, 3,500 to 4,700. All right. We'll do milligrams of potassium in a extra large banana. Not even 1,000. So you are most definitely not getting enough potassium without supplements. Let's see. What other foods contain potassium? It should be avocados, I believe. But avocados only have 1,000, I think. Prunes. Nobody's eating prunes. Raisins, apricot, honeydew. You guys are not eating any of these foods. Mushroom, no. Orange juice. Okay, maybe milk. Yeah, yogurt. You guys aren't eating any of these foods. So you are most definitely deficient in potassium. So you got to take this. And magnesium as well. Let's see. What foods have magnesium? I think it's like dates, oysters, sunflower seeds. Oh, avocados. Okay, wait. Avocados have magnesium, not potassium. Broccoli. You guys aren't eating greens. Let's be honest. You guys aren't eating this. You guys like straight up are not eating this. So yeah, I'm going to take my supplements. You guys, the only nuts you guys are eating. My lawyer has advised that I do not finish that sentence. Let's get on with the video. Let's go. Lock in, chat. Yo, Mr. Bide, welcome in. I'll redeem the flex thing, brother. Also, chat, what do we think about the new face cam placement? Chat is above me now. What do we think? Can you guys see me? Hello? Hello? Oh my gosh, is that David? Procryptic, you are so handsome. Aw, thank you, David. How late am I? I've been live for 40 minutes and we're just now starting, so you're good. You actually perfectly timed. Actually, you missed all the fun chatting, so no, you are late, but it's okay. Everything that's listed on that except for strawberries, blueberries, and raspberries, blackberries, and blueberries, I'm allergic to. Dang. Dang. Just because we don't doesn't mean we don't try. Amen to that, brother. Amen to that. One body armor has 700. Yeah, you know what else it has? A bunch of garbage. A bunch of garbage, bro. Santa Cruz electrolytes. Much better choice. Santa Cruz Paleo. Sponsor me. My sleep schedule is not cooked anymore. Yo, W, bro. W. First time chatter. I love bananas. I love bananas as well. Can I please smell your chair? Yo, are you not the same guy who said you're 50 years old? Yo, am I tripping or is this not the 50-year-old man? Or woman, we don't know. All right, enough distractions.
Get award-winning
Lock in.
TV to watch live sports and the
Make
latest
sure to
shows.
grab your snacks, chat. I have my beef and rice.
It's no surprise JD
I sent my video. Well, you sent it after I clicked this video, so I'll watch it after.
Facing a
This nerdy teenager is the FBI's most wanted hacker. And yes, chat, this is about me. This is my documentary.
across the world. Dylan Wheeler, a kid who'd been hacking since the age of 12, was a fugitive on the run. With a group of teenagers, he had stolen $100 million from Epic Games, Valve, Microsoft, hell, even the
Epic
US
Games?
military. And while the
Fortnite.
other teens were now locked up,
Fortnite.
Dylan had escaped to Poland. But now he was broke. But from a group of guys he had just met, he had heard the security cameras at the local Polish bank were pretty lax, enough to plan a robbery.
Ooh.
At 3 a.m., they lined up at the bank with no one in sight. And as they got inside and Dylan shut down the security system, they loaded up their bags with loot and walked out like it never happened. But as they got home to count their stash and dream of what they could buy, they had failed to realize there was a hidden camera in the wall that had seen it all. And Dylan Wheeler, the infamous kid hacker on the run, was finally caught. What started
He's
out
already
as a
caught?
gang of teenagers
Bro, the video just started.
hacking their Xboxes to play pirated games for free would spiral down the path of corporate espionage, breaking into the US military, an $18 million FIFA fraud that went unnoticed for years. And it all starts here with the Xbox.
Oh, see,
Now, people
that's your
freaked out when
problem.
the Xbox
That's your problem, using an Xbox. PlayStation is better.
360 was released, not because of better games or graphics, but this thing had way better security. Why? Well, because hackers broke the security on the original Xbox, which sprouted a huge community of hackers who modded and exploited and pirated all things Xbox, and Microsoft was pretty pissed. So with the Xbox 360 release, they spent millions of dollars to ensure no one was gonna pirate or mod any game, and they actually hailed it as unhackable. And for over 40 years, the Xbox hacking world just could not break the system, meaning no one could make mods for it, until someone found the missing link. At an e-waste recycler, Rowdy was searching for Xbox DVD drives. You know, as a hobby, he'd like to repair them, kind of like a freak. But after an hour of scrounging through the piles of plastic scraps on the
throwing
floor,
strays
his
for no
eyes lit
reason?
up. He had found an Xbox so rare, it actually had no business even being there. The Xbox 360 development kit. Now, this is a huge deal because a dev kit is a special console used to make video games. Microsoft
PS4 is peak. PS4 is arguably top 3 consoles of all time. Number 1, the Wii. Number 2, PS3. Number 3, PS4, for sure.
leases them out to developers. So if you're an
No Xbox, zero chance.
Xbox hacker, that's what you want. But let me just say, these dev kits are super rare. I mean, you have to provide industry references, resumes, hell, even sign an NDA. And to top it all off, reselling a dev kit is not allowed. But if these are so rare, how did these get here, Vince? Well, the Red Ring of Death. The Red Ring of Death, one of the biggest recalls in
Yo, I was
Xbox history.
vibing.
And while these were all going to be crushed off, Rowdy gave these dev kits a new home in the hands of some of the most experienced hackers in the Xbox scene.
Can you please just hear me out? No, all work management platforms are the same. They take forever to learn, and in the end, nobody uses them.
Monday.com is the one you'll actually love to use. It lets you set up your workflows yourself. No admin, no long approval process. You're in charge.
I don't have time to set up workflows.
That's fine. Monday also has a ton of templates you can choose from, so you can be up and running in no time.
I'm not getting YouTube Premium, bro. What kind of man do you think I am? Elon Musk? No.
As a
Do you have a number 1 Glazer? No. I do have a number one fan. I would say Amanda definitely takes that spot. I wouldn't call her a glazer, though. Oh, she would. Okay, there you go.
Child prodigy David Pecor had been programming since he was in diapers. When his parents got him an original Xbox for Christmas, instead of just playing with it like a normal kid, David made mods for it. But now years later, with this unhackable Xbox 360, all he wanted was a dev kit. Because a regular Xbox...
Bro, you spend money on hats instead of premium? The difference is, I don't watch YouTube on the daily, and YouTube Premium is like what? How much is it? How much is YouTube Premium? Where even is it, bro? It's $14 a month. My hat.
Amanda Betaman of the cheered 600
Yo!
Love you, King Cheer 100.
I love you
Cheer
too.
100,
Thank
Cheer
you.
100. Cheer 100. 100. Cheer 100.
Thank you for the bits. Yo, Amanda, you genuinely are insane. Like, you never fail to come in here and just actually be the number one supporter. Thank you so much. Thank you, Amanda. W for, can we get some W Amandas in the chat, please? Holy cow. As I was saying, the difference is that is $14 a month for something I don't even use on the regular. Getting hats, for instance, this one that you're calling a hat, was like $6. One-time payment for something I will wear. Well, maybe not. Maybe not this one. But other stuff, it's like $5, $6 for stuff that I will wear consistently. Am I not a supporter? You are a supporter. I'm not saying non-payers are not a supporter. I'm just saying Amanda's my number one supporter right now. Because she's watching and she's paying. She's doing both. Number one supporter. Bro, forgot about Prime Max. I'm talking about current. I said she's my current. Did I not say current? She's my current number one supporter. There. I fixed it. My current number one supporter. Is that better, guys? Pro just said he loves a minor. All right, buddy.
You just buy at Walmart only runs signed code, which is approved from Microsoft. But a dev kit, that runs unsigned code, which could be anything David wanted. So when Rowdy hit him up with the dev kit for sale, David took all of the savings from his grandma's birthday checks and he got modding his favorite game, Halo 3. Now through the months as the...
Chat, I have never played Halo. I have never played Halo because I only play PlayStation. Is that crazy? You have to react to your brother. Who is my brother? Oh, Joe. He's my father. All right, get it right. He is my father. How old is Joe? $23. So this man was 5 years old when I was born. Dang. My dad had me when I was 5. That's crazy. What kind of anomaly is that?
The mod got better. He shared his unpolished Halo mods on halomods.com, and people were blown away because this meant David had gotten a development kit, which was impossible to get. And of course, they asked him where did he get it from and how was he doing this? But David was not going to tell him. Quote, "You cannot do it. You won't know how. No one will tell you how. And even with a dev kit, you won't be able to mod. You want a dev kit? Good luck finding one." But Anthony Clark, an 18-year-old gifted programmer, knew David was kind of full of... I mean, the kid obviously knew where to get a dev kit, so he hits him up with a little deal. Anthony would help polish his Halo 3 mod in exchange for the number of the guy who sold him that dev kit. So it's a deal. The two agree, they get working on the mod, and slowly they become friends, talking about girls and school and programming and
They're doing underground drug dealing of Xboxes.
their Halo 3 mod. That's when David found something on his dev kit that he had only dreamed of ever finding. PartnerNet. It's where developers test their unreleased games on Xbox Live, meaning there were dozens of...
Bro, I'll edit this video for you if you want. Yo, chat, reminder, if you guys want to help me edit, join the Discord and let me know in general, and I will add you guys to the editing team. For free, for now. I might pay in the future, but for now, it is voluntary. Let me get that out of the way. It is voluntary. Can you watch Fern? If you have any React suggestions, send them in the Discord, please. Project General, after this video.
Unreleased games that they could just play months before anyone else. I mean, for a true gamer, that's the dream. But PartnerNet isn't open to the world. It's only for licensed developers with the dev kit, and in this case, Anthony and David. To them, it felt like a secret club that they were in. But when developers noticed their unreleased games being played online, they decided to leave the two a little message the next time they logged on. Winners don't break into PartnerNet. But to Anthony and David, this wasn't a big deal. They were simply just curious about these upcoming games. It was all in the name of fun, right?
Wait, so having a dev kit gave you access to all the unreleased games? Dang.
But outside of stealing games off PartnerNet, the Halo community was amazed with how far their mod had come, although bummed that no one could even use it because, again, no one had a dev kit. But that would all change in 2009. In a presentation that rocked Microsoft, two hackers revealed that the Xbox 360 security had finally been broken, the JTAG exploit. With any simple modification, a regular Xbox 360 can have the abilities of a dev kit to run unsigned code. Or in other words, mods and piracy for everyone. Within days, thousands of people start JTagging their Xboxes, and Microsoft was just freaking out. Because for Anthony and David, potentially now, anyone could use their mods like Infinite Ammo and Super Jump to cheat online. And people pay good money to cheat online. So in a genius move, they sell access to their mod for $100 an hour. And kids line up with daddy's
An hour?
Amex
An hour? An hour? Who is paying that?
ready to max it out. The two start raking in about $8,000 a day, all via PayPal. Remember, these are kids making this kind of money. But for David, making this fast cash just...
What? 8,000 a day? That's more than I've made in my entire life. Double what I've made in my entire life. A day?
didn't do much to him. According to him, money was just never the motivation. Rather, he craved that high of stealing those unreleased games. It was a feeling that he just couldn't even put a price on. But now everything had been stolen off of the PartnerNet, so to get his hands on even more, they even invited more hackers into the group.
What are y'all talking about in chat, bro? Bro, so you stroke it to her too. Context? What is the context?
Now, the Xbox Underground. At PAX 2010, developers were showing off all of their upcoming games, but just in May, a member of the Underground was on a mission. You see, his Xbox account had been permabanned. He had emailed and called, but with no response back. And without his gamertag, Justin was a nobody. So, with nothing left to lose, he was going to ask the director of Xbox Live to unban him in person. And we have it on video.
I actually came to PAX primarily for this panel. Can you unban my gamer tag, please? Okay, I played Forza 3 early.
I'm sorry, you should have done that.
However, again, but I want my account.
There are some punishments for which there's sort of no recourse.
Yeah, the plan fails. But Justin wasn't just gonna walk away empty-handed from PAX. The next day at the convention, Justin was stalking the Atomic Games booth. He had saw the golden shrine on the pedestal, a 360 dev kit loaded with their unreleased game. It was a beaut. Atomic had spent over $6 million developing it. And Justin? He was just gonna take it. As they turn around, Justin opens up his laptop, plugs it into the dev kit, but then security starts to walk by, and Justin bolts off. And of course, they chase right after him. But being a true Xbox gamer, he runs out of breath, and they tackle him down. So now with tears in his eyes,
He's not wrong. He's not wrong. He's not wrong.
It was all a big misunderstanding. It was his Wi-Fi not working, and he was connecting to the dev kit to get on the internet. But yeah, the stolen source code was on his laptop. Justin was... Because Atomic Games works with the FBI. So now this whole matter, yeah, it'd become a national security issue. Within an hour, they raid his home, confiscate all of his Xboxes, and charge a kid with receiving stolen trade secrets. But then the rumors come out that when Justin was arrested, he was begging the cops that if he was let go, well, he could name hackers higher up than him who stole way more than just one little game. But yeah, the judge didn't really care. Justin would get the death sentence. For a gamer. He got a court order.
Did he really?
that he was banned from playing his Xbox for 18 months. And now David
Oh.
knew if he was going to get his hands on more
He
pre-release
didn't
games,
die? About to say, bro, death sentence for that is crazy. I mean, might as well for playing Xbox at that point. You deserve death.
he needed to be a lot quieter about it.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it, just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44, a complete AI creation platform. Describe what you want, and watch it take shape.
I want there to be no more ads. Please, can you design that for me?
Now, with David's growing reputation, opportunity started just coming to him. And Super Day, also known as Dylan Wheeler, brought him the opportunity of a lifetime. I've come across a leaked form database with thousands of login credentials. Several emails belonging to Epic Games employees thought we could work together on this Super Day. Now, a lot of people reuse their passwords, and hackers know that. Now, it's the biggest
Xbox on top. Hey, buddy. Ever heard of this? Oh, wait. There must be an Xbox version, right? Oh, they don't have one. Okay, what about all the Spider-Man games? These are the old ones. 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 Buddy, I'm not talking about the movie. I'm not talking about the movie. All right, the point is, it's not coming up. Oh, what about these? What about these? Oh, you've never heard of these. Oh. Wait, hold on. Give me a second. Hold on. Give me a second. Oh, wait. You don't recognize this. You don't know what this is. Oh, that's because you don't freaking have this. You didn't get to experience this amazingness. And God of War, the greatest game of all time, you didn't get to experience that because you're on a Xbox? It's on you, buddy. That's on you. What do you guys have? Halo? Minecraft? You guys don't even have Minecraft. Halo? Just Halo?
Amanda Bataman just cheered 200 bits.
Thank you.
Cheer 100. Cheer 100 Pro. They're trying to silence me from speaking facts like we all goon to Padme and Leia, bro.
We? Who is we? Who is we? You have a custom Spider-Man PS4? Yo, PS4 Pro? Pro want a sub? I mean, I would love a sub, to be honest. You're freaking out? Dude, God of War? Yeah, I'm going to give myself a Kratos Funko Pop one of these days. God of War is genuinely probably my favorite game. One of my favorite games. Or one of my favorite, I'll say my favorite trilogy. Yo, why did the receipt not work? Hello? Hello? Yo, Image with the freaking gifted sub! Thank you, brother. We just hit 70 subs. That's right, 70 subs. We are on 70 subs for the freaking month. Thank you, Image. Appreciate you, bro. W Mans. Love you, brother. He has the Leia minifig. Indeed, I do. Indeed, I do. All right, back to the game. Y'all got Batman? Yeah. Well, for the PS3. I mean, I know it's on the PS4 as well, but I have the PS3. I have the one that came with 3D glasses, actually. Look at that. 3D glasses. Is this elite ball knowledge? Playing an entire Batman game with 3D glasses. Now that is gaming. PlayStation gaming. That's how it's done, brother. Bro is trying so hard to be FaZe Jarvis. Yo, genuinely, who watches FaZe Jarvis? Genuinely, who? Who watches FaZe Jarvis? Like, no hate to FaZe Jarvis, but I have not watched FaZe Jarvis in probably 5 years. No, way longer. 7 years. I have not watched him in 7 years. Who watches FaZe Jarvis, bro? You saw his ween. Well, that tells you all you need to know about FaZe Jarvis. There you go. Let me say Xbox Series X has slightly more raw graphics power than PS5. But the exclusives, though. Better exclusives, better console design, better menu screen, better sound effects. All right. Better culture behind PlayStation. Cooler platinum trophies. Just saying, bro. No batteries. Xbox Game Pass. What about PlayStation Plus? What about PlayStation Plus Premium? PlayStation Plus Premium includes all of the current PlayStation Plus games and then also the old gen games from the PS2, the PS1, the PS3. Now that's a Game Pass right there. I'll gift another if you look in the camera and say Jamar Chase owns CD Lamb. What can I say, man? I am a businessman. Jamar Chase owns CD Lamb. Get scammed, loser? Guess what, buddy? Get scammed as well. Get scammed as well, buddy. Get scammed as well. Get scammed as well. And my toes were curled. I'm not going to show you that, but get scammed as well. You still said it? It doesn't count. Get scammed, buddy. Scammer, get scammed. I literally had my fingers crossed the entire time. Yo, welcome in, Preston. CeeDee Lamb, by far, owns every other receiver in the league. You know who else owns the entire league? Dak Prescott. He owns the entire league. I'm telling you, bro. Also, chat, I realized the first thing I'm going to do whenever I get money, I'm going to order every single 2016 football card pack that is unopened. Every single one that I can find, I'm going to open, or I'm going to... Hey, Procryptic. It's me, Asher. Have you tried using your brain whenever you're speaking? I know you're verbally dyslexic, but I would like you to actually... There you go. There you go. All right, as I was saying, whenever I get money, the first thing I'm doing is I'm ordering every single 2016 football card pack that is not opened. Every single one that I can find. I'm talking freaking dozens of packs. I don't care. And I'm not going to end stream until I pull the rarest Dak Prescott signed rookie card. I'm telling you, one day I'm going to do that. I'm going to open as many packs as possible until I get the rarest Dak Prescott signed rookie card. Pro, you're not tough. Okay, buddy. I was not trying to be tough. Yo, I appreciate the follows. Do you have a fantasy team? I do not. Not yet. Not yet. So, chat, that's the plan. Also, by the way, dude, chat, I ordered some new, football card, like top loaders, and I realized I was going through my old PO box. I still had 10 unopened football card packs from Stalag's PO box that he sent me. I still had 10 football card packs from his fan mail. Let me say this now. Hey, whenever I open up another PO box, send me football cards, bro. Preferably ones from 2016. Send me football card packs. That is the coolest thing that you could possibly send me. Unless you're going to send me like Funko Pops or like something custom made, football cards is got to be the coolest thing, bro. Cybell. Moderator, by the way. Nintendo better than Xbox and PS5, but you ain't ready for that conversation? You're right. I am nowhere close to being ready for that conversation. And I will never be ready for that conversation. Because I will not participate in lies. Buddy, are you seeing the things that Nintendo is putting out? The Switch 2? Are you seeing that BS that they are making? And you're trying to say that they're better than PlayStation? Bro, PlayStation is already working on a PS6. And all Nintendo could make was a slightly upscaled version of their first Switch. And you're saying it's better? Buddy, y'all can't even play 1080p 60 FPS. Or can you? You actually might be able to now. But you couldn't before. Can you? What are the specs for Switch 2? Oh, dang. Okay, you definitely can. You can do 4K 60? Oh. Oh. That's pretty good, actually. That's pretty good. All right, we're going back to the videos, chat. Bro, Jamar Chase, I don't care what you say. CeeDee Lamb is way better than Jamar Chase. Like, eons better. Do I have potential? Look at my profile. Okay, if this is genuinely... I'm going to remind you guys, this guy said he was 50 years old. And then, I don't remember what he said. But he said something, bro. That a 50-year-old would not say. And then after this, I'm not getting distracted. I promise, Chad. I promise. I promise. I promise. I promise. I promise. I promise. Yo, wait. He looks like me. Why does he look like me? What the heck? He looks like me in 30 years. Yo, you look handsome, brother. Wait. That's literally me. Dog, you added glasses and a beard. That's my chair. You removed the background and put me in some restaurant, bro. That's literally my chair. Yes, bro. You look pretty attractive. I'm not going to lie. Actually, if that's what I look like when I'm 50, holy chopped. I'm not going to lie. No. If this was a real person, I would not say they're chopped. They're good looking. But if this is me, since it's me and I can diss myself, holy chopped, bro. Like, that's not bad, but I feel like I have way more potential. Okay, this sounds so vain. I feel like for me in my prime years, like in my late 20s, which is what this looks like, I feel like if I look like this, dude, holy downgrade, bro. Holy downgrade. What happened? You know what I'm saying? I feel like when I'm in my 30s, I'm going to look way better than that. But I could be wrong. Who knows? Maybe I'll be chopped and have a dad bod. I guess we'll see. Bro, that's me, right? Like, just making sure. That was me. An edited version of me. If that wasn't, I feel so bad. Oh. What is this? Is this me being black? Yo, I low-key don't look too bad. Wait, why do I actually not look too bad, bro? I mean, I look, you don't look that bad. Why are y'all telling me to check good eats? Did you want me to react to your freaking baked potato? Like, how is this relevant to the stream at all? Nice potato, bro. All right. No more distractions, okay? Nope, I'm closing Discord. No more distractions. Lock back in.
Reason why leaks like this even happen, because of just reused passwords. Now, several emails in this leak were at epicgames.com. So if just one of those employees reused their password, David could enter Epic Games and steal from one of the biggest video game developers in the world. But this kind of seemed too good to be true, because who really was Dylan? He said he'd been hacking since the age of 12 and that he went to high school in Australia and that he just come out of nowhere with this. I mean, was the kid a Fed? But these logins did work, although the minute they logged into Epic Games, there was another problem. These accounts were just the IT support staff at Epic Games, meaning they couldn't see any of these upcoming projects or games, or as Dylan said, what a waste. They just fixed printers and reset passwords. But David's a smart cookie, because he thinks, well, if we have access to their emails, let's search for the word password in those emails. And that's when they come across the granddaddy of corporate IT fuck-ups. A master password list for every employee at Epic Games.
Wow.
All in a Word document just for anyone to look at. And all of this,
how do you leave that,
because
dude?
one employee reused their password. Okay, so my advice, just check to see if your
What NFL team do you hate? This doesn't count as a distraction, by the way. The Eagles and the Bengals.
private information's been leaked in a data breach. And right now, you can check that using today's sponsor, Guardio. Guardio is a browser extension and mobile app that provides real-time protection against threats that thrive in that security gap standard solutions can't even help with. It protects against the latest malware and hijackers that are spread everywhere online. From download.
Is this an ad? I'm so confused. I like zoned out for a second. Am I watching an ad?
Guardio. Guardio is a browser. You can check that using today's sponsor.
Are you serious, bro? You really snuck one in there. Wow. Wow.
And to download the wrong file. Sophisticated hijackers can buy with Guardio to take over your account.
Yes, I am paying attention to the video. I was reading a chat, and that's why I didn't notice the sponsor segment.
And with that cross-platform
my bad
identity monitoring, will show you all of the threats and data leaks, that real-time protection, and the ability. And now the crew goes buck wild, infiltrating Epic's network. They check into the CEO, the art director, project leads. Hell, they even find a USB drive for the chairman's Lamborghini music loaded with Lady Gaga. But after days of searching, David finally found what he had been looking for: the Mac Daddy of unreleased games. Gears of War 3. This game had been delayed multiple times. Real gamers were dying to play it. But David just couldn't download it. I mean, even with an encrypted Nigerian VPN, it could obviously be traced back to him. What he needed was a hacked modem. Makes it impossible for anyone to track your down and gives you free internet. And while these are normally impossible to get, a member of the underground, Sinet, he had one. At 3 a.m., Sinet downloads the game to a remote server using this hacked modem, but instead of just sending a download link, which again could be tracked, Sinet burns the game onto Blu-rays and he mails them out to the crew. So after all of the hard work and crimes that they had committed, David rips open that package and pops that sucker in, and oh my god, the game sucked. It wasn't even playable. But that's when the fear set in for David, because if this ever got out that they had hacked into Epic Games, yeah, they were looking at some serious prison time. Yeah, the next day,
What for, though? Just for fun? Did they do all that just to play a game early?
Gears of War 3 was leaked online, and yeah, it made national news.
Gears of War 3 was leaked on the web. Epic Games warned people that downloading the title may actually melt your system.
Because Epic had spent over $60 million on its production, and Epic promised the public they would find the sick could ever do such a thing. But David just couldn't sleep. I mean, did Epic have any evidence? Were they just gonna pop in and arrest him? And this curiosity drove him into hacking into Epic Games again, where now we found out that the FBI was now involved. But that still doesn't deter David. They continue to stay in Epic's network, knowing that the FBI was in there for months, but just to monitor the investigation. And although David put up a strong front to the others, behind the scenes, The kid was freaking out.
So I said to him, "No, Nigel, not without the brie."
Indubitably.
And you are?
But David's problems only grew. His cheating mod business that he had with Anthony Clark, yeah, that was getting railed with the cease and desist letters from game studios. So the two shut that business down, but they remained pretty close friends. And while David continued on his war path of stealing unreleased games, well, Anthony Clark, he had found his next business opportunity. Now, in the FIFA video game, you can earn FIFA coins to build out a better team playing against a computer or humans. But these coins cannot be bought. You have to play games to get coins. But Anthony came across websites that sold FIFA coins for cash. Yeah, they were in China and they did look a little sketch, but you could buy the coins with cash. And it got Anthony thinking, what if he made a bot that could automatically play the FIFA game to earn FIFA coins and then maybe sell them off to these Chinese websites? Genius idea. So as a proof of
Is that even illegal though? I feel like that's just a good business idea.
Concept, he spends months developing a tool, and oh boy, it worked way better than he even thought. It could play one whole game against the computer within a second, earning him thousands of coins a minute. With just one Xbox development kit running this tool, it made about Anthony $30 an hour, automatically, 24/7 per machine. But then his first week of wholesaling,
Yo, that's just money farming. Yo. He's just printing money.
Coins out to China, Anthony had made a couple of grand. And of course, the business grew. He bought dozens of dev kits, racking up the electricity bill at his house. And while David wanted nothing to do with
Who cares, bro? You're making $30 a piece. $30 a pop. Get 100 of those suckers. That's $3 grand an hour. $3 grand times 24 hours. And that's a lot of money. That's, Hey, Jarvis. What's the calculation on that? He's not answering. Jarvis, I needed you. That's that would be $72,000 a day if he had 100 of those dev kits. What?
The FIFA coin business, he referred him out more programmers.
That's almost as much money as I make. That's more money than I make, actually.
It's like Nathan LaRoe, Austin Akala, to develop the tool even further, and this business grew. But was this even legal? Now, after a few months of watching every email come through Epic Games, the FBI just stopped emailing their security team, because even with the crew still inside of Epic's network, they had no idea who had leaked Gears of War 3. Or in other words, they had gotten away with it. David grew intoxicated by the power he had, leveraging his skills not only for personal gain, but now financial gain. Instead of stealing games for free, he had found a bunch of rich-ass gamers who'd pay him the big bucks to steal games for a business. This whole hacking thing, yeah, it was a growing, expanding business. Now, if you ever played Fortnite, you'll probably heard of Unreal Engine. Now, it's a tool for game developers to build out the worlds and, some of the biggest video games out there. And wouldn't you know it, Unreal Engine is owned by Epic Games, meaning that master password list for every employee at Epic, yeah, that could be a springboard into hacking into every company in the goddamn world. So with months of meticulous planning, they slipped through the virtual defenses, mainly using reused passwords. They began to break in and steal from every major game developer in the world.
Wow.
Hundreds of companies, thousands of games having total control over their networks, or as David said himself.
Are you have you been listening? I have to the Australian Department of Defense. I have every single big company. Intel, AMD, Nvidia, any game company you can name. Google, Microsoft, Disney, Warner Brothers. Oh my god, Disney. Everything.
But after
how did they get that audio? How did they get this?
breaching Microsoft, that's when they stole the secret that had been hidden from the public eye. It was the files for the unreleased Xbox One prototype called the Durango, the source code, the tech specs, all of the assembly instructions for a group of Xbox.
Oh, wiretap? Wiretap? What the heck is a wiretap? He didn't explain that in the video, did he? There's no way I'm that zoned out.
Hackers having the next-gen Xbox documents, yeah, that's like the craziest thing ever. And they decided they were going to build a counterfeit of it. Now, it probably sounds insane, but a Durango or Xbox One is just off-the-shelf parts like a computer. So using those documents they stole as a build guide, they put together a counterfeit Durango, and they just stare at it. Because there was no games for it. So Austin Akala thinks, maybe we can sell this, to make some money off of that Microsoft hack. But not on eBay. That would bring way too much heat. So Austin builds out the Durango, and they find a dude in West Africa who pays him $5 grand for this counterfeit Durango. And then all of a sudden, after talking to no one for 2 years, Justin May shows up and he's back in the crew. And he offers to ship it out because, quote, I can get a good deal on shipping. And the crew lets him. But the Durango would never even arrive because the buyer in West Africa, that was the FBI.
I'm just a baby.
Now, Dylan Wheeler was the kid who just always had to be right. And now with the secret knowledge of the Xbox One, he argued all day in the forums about what it would be and what it looked like, but no one believed him. And this pissed off Dylan Wheeler so much. So he ends up leaking all of the stolen documents from Microsoft, and hell, even puts his Twitter handle in it. That'll show him, he thinks. But
what is that profile picture, bro? Were those tigers kissing?
Behind everyone's backs, that's still not enough. He puts the Durango on eBay. And of course, the news picks it up. They got a Durango on eBay. They got the documents all leaked. It's one of Microsoft's biggest leaks in years. And although the crew was freaking out over this attention, Dylan just loved it. He was doing interviews as the Xbox leak kid.
What was the whole purpose of you leaking out information about Durango?
To Microsoft, it was the purpose of this is what can happen if you don't fix these problems. This wasn't malicious.
But it's still not enough. Dylan wants games for his Durango, so he starts hacking into
Debatable.
more video game companies by himself to find more upcoming games. But he finds something even better. Zombie Studios has a direct VPN connection to the US military. Maybe they were making
freak are these images
in a game, he thought. So he gets in the network, and instead of some stupid Xbox game, we find something even crazier. The training simulator for the AH-64D Apache helicopter.
Whoa.
And he thinks, maybe I could sell it to the Arabs. So he commits espionage and steals 500,000 lines of code.
Yo, so this man's going into like treason at this point, bro.
And he just could not wait to tell
He's
Dave.
crossing a line.
I mean,
I would put the line right behind treason. That's where I would put the line. He's crossed it.
That's the ultimate unreleased game, right? Oh, but David was livid, stating, how the are we even supposed to play this? You're an idiot. The Arabs already have Apache helicopters, so why the would they need a simulator? Get the hell out of here, man. You're done. But Dylan's problems were just only beginning. At the age of 17, Dylan Wheeler had Microsoft investigator Miles Hawks in his living room. Now, he had flown all the way out to Australia just to ask Dylan, how did he get all these Durango documents? And Dylan just tells him everything, that he hacked into Microsoft with a team of experts that he was the leader of, and it was all because he was a curious little boy. But that whole putting the Durango on eBay, that was just a big joke. Lighten up, buddy. So Miles lets him off with a little warning. Stop hacking Microsoft, stop posting Durango stuff on eBay, and we're all good. The next day, Dylan puts the Durango on eBay, and Microsoft shuts down the listing, and Bill Gates calls in a little raid from the Australian Popo. They bust in through his house, and oh boy, they find evidence of hacking into the US military, hundreds
Is this guy stupid?
of game developers, and that he had hosted servers with child content on it.
Bro, this guy's actually an idiot.
Which that detail gets left out a lot. So now Dylan's facing 22 felony charges, waiting trial, out on bail. But it even gets dumber. He does an interview with Kotaku magazine where he just tells the world that he had hacked into every game developer.
How hard is it to just wait and eat 18-year-old or older cheese pizza? Like, can we not let our cheese pizzas age properly? Why are we eating pre-developed cheese pizzas?
But it wasn't just to make money. No. It was just because it was a curious little boy. The interview is linked down below, and it's pretty funny. Even the reporter doesn't believe him. Oh, and all of that child stuff? Again, that wasn't him. That was just the other hackers in the Xbox Underground, who had also now been raided by the feds. Except for David. Now, while David's...
So, we're on our 20th pause. Hey, buddy, would you rather I just watch the video in silence? Like, it's either I talk over the video or I pause it and talk.
Its crew was just falling apart. Anthony Clark's business was growing like a startup. Their production increased to 1 million FIFA coins a second. Anthony hired programmers, accountants, attorneys, hell, even formed an LLC. In just 8 months, Anthony made over $7 million. He bought this house, he bought a Mercedes, his coworkers bought Lamborghinis, all from FIFA coins. But the money hadn't come that easy. Well, at first the FIFA game had no security. They'd now added in CAPTCHAs to prevent the bots that they were now using. But again, no problem. They just developed bots to do the CAPTCHAs. But the real question was this even legal? Now, the coins weren't stolen or hacked from FIFA. It was just a bot that played hundreds of games a second, to get FIFA coins that, again, couldn't be bought. I mean, in their own terms of service, it says the coins have no value, mainly for tax reasons. So how could it be fraud?
That's what I'm saying. I feel like with this one, it's just low-key a loophole. Just kind of smart. Fortnite! Yo! Is that an airstrike? Dang, this season low-key looks good. Yo, wait, was that a... Did they bring back helicopters? And, like, revamp them? Yo, they did. And those look way cooler, bro. That looks tough. We gotta play this.
Now, months after the raid of others in the crew, David received a message from Armand the Cyber with an opportunity. Now, Armand had stolen a real Durango from Microsoft's headquarters. He had a family friend that worked there, and he cloned his employee badge and just dressed up like a dork and walked in their headquarters and just took it. And he told David it was so easy that he'd be willing to do it again to get David his own Durango, in exchange, of course, for a couple of grand. Now, to me, this guy seems like a total fed, but to David, it seemed like a great idea, so he went through with it. So wearing his Bill Gates deluxe uniform and his fake badge, Armand gets in. Now, he had heard the Durangos were on the 5th floor, but his badge didn't have that security clearance to get him there. So, at America's most technologically advanced company on Earth, he bypasses all of their security by taking the stairs. And he shoves 2 Durangos in his backpack, walks out like nothing ever happened. Bam, bam, bam. Mission accomplished. Yeah, the next week, Armand gets a call from Microsoft headquarters. They wanted him to come down to their offices to have a little chat with them because, Armand had gotten hired there. And that's when he remembered, oh my god, I put in my job application last month. So David's got a Durango, Armand's got a new job.
Are you serious? This man stole from them and now he works for them?
And they lived happily ever. It was actually all a trap to bring Armand to Microsoft's interrogation room. They had
Hey, bro, I was rooting for you too. I'm just a baby. I forgot about that, Bro, if I tip you instead of get bits, do you get the money instantly? A lot faster, yeah. If I get tips, I can withdraw them whenever I want, and it takes like a day to withdraw. With bits, I can only get them once per month. So yeah. Yeah, actually, I would recommend tipping for sure. Plus, I get all of it. Whereas Twitch takes a cut with bits and with subs. So, just saying. I get more money if you tip. I'm just a baby. Alright, that was the last one.
And Armand confesses to everything. Now, they tell Armand that Microsoft would not press any charges if he could just bring...
Twitch does take a cut. They take the cut when you buy them. Still counts. But with tips, I get literally all of it. If you want to spend $100 on me, I get $100. But if you spend $100 on bits, Twitch takes a cut on the initial spending. And then I get the rest.
The Durango's back, or else things would get nasty. Armand calls David, freaking out, saying how would it be if they didn't get these Durangos back. I'll give him all this money. Just send the Durango back, anything. But David just stops picking up his calls because this was Armand's problem, not his. Pulling up to the U.S. border, David and his father told Customs that they were just driving to the U.S. to run a real quick errand. But after just one glance of David's face, they ask him to get out of the car and they put him in handcuffs. And they tell his dad that David would not be coming home for a very long time. For the last 8 months, the FBI had a secret indictment listing David Pecora as the first foreign hacker to be charged criminally in the United States. Why?
Wow.
Stealing over $100 million in American
Wow.
trade secrets. Now, along with David was Sinet, Austin Akala, and Nathan LaRoe were all arrested and charged as co-conspirators.
Are they still in prison?
Now, all four would plead guilty to stealing over $100 million in trade secrets, with Nathan, Sinet, and David all getting prison time, except for Austin Akala. The FBI had found something very interesting on his computer. Now, while Anthony Clark had been David's business partner in the past, he never got caught up into this case. He didn't steal games, he just mined FIFA coins. But when the FBI found evidence on Austin Akala's computer of this FIFA coin mining operation that made millions of dollars, yeah, that's who they went after next.
Dang.
On
So they snitched him too?
September 2015, Anthony
I was rooting
Clark
for
and
you,
his
bro.
3 employees who were separate from the crew were raided from the IRS, where they seized over $4 million in assets. Because Anthony's little business, yeah, that had made him over $18 million in a couple of years. But the problem started when he was withdrawing up to $30,000 a day from his 13 personal bank accounts. Because those glitched FIFA coins he made, while he did sell them to China and hell even paid his taxes on them, the government said it was all wire fraud. Now, Anthony's 3 partners, who also made millions from this, did a plea deal to give up all of the money they made in exchange for absolutely no jail time. Because, you know, if the FBI brings a case against you, there's a 99% chance that they're gonna win. But Anthony truly felt he was innocent. His attorneys thought they could win a case at trial because, again, these FIFA coins couldn't be bought from EA. He didn't hack in, he didn't
I'm rooting for him. I really am, man.
steal the coins. So how could you commit wire fraud?
Don't this dude got beef with Tyler Oliveira? I don't know, does he? You're the type to do that, Unc? Freak does that mean?
For something that's free. But when the prosecutor said if this was not money nor property they were obtaining, then what were they getting paid $16 million for? That's when the jury found Anthony Clark guilty of conspiracy to commit wire fraud.
Come on, dude.
Monday.com's AI blocks are a total game changer.
Excuse me if I find that hard to believe.
You know that llamas are biologically incapable of lying, right?
Does that come with knowledge?
Monday.com's AI blocks
They're
are
also
designed to
biologically
specifically help-
incapable of speaking.
So, pleading innocent to 22 charges, Dylan Wheeler had 48 hours to hand in his passport to the Australian police.
Also
but
got a
instead,
haircut.
his mom
Was that wow? What a nice fun fact, bro. Did we really need that?
just drives him to the airport, and then he hops on a flight and he leaves the country to the Czech Republic. All because Dylan had dual citizenship there and he couldn't be extradited back. He was now a free man. Now, instead of just laying low as a fugitive on the run, Dylan
I
does
respect that,
interviews
bro.
with the news.
To be honest, it's quite scary that I was able to leave on my Australian passport, because they have a system that they use at border control, find out if you're a criminal, if you're trying to leave the country, and it'll flag you. Normally.
Australia would arrest his mom after he said that and even sentence her to 2 years in prison because technically, you know, she was harboring a fugitive when she drove him to the airport. Now, Dylan Wheeler's alone in the Czech Republic, his mom's locked up, he's got no money. So he gets a job at a
So his mom got locked up, but he didn't?
security firm, you know, that specializes in banks. Dylan did interviews saying he's a reformed hacker, he's a good boy now.
Sorry, this is unrelated, but I'm kind of curious. How much does Twitch take from bits? What is the cut that Twitch takes from bits? 30%. And y'all were trying to say they don't take a cut? Are you serious? 30%. 100 bits cost 140 on Twitch. Yeah, and I get 1. So they're taking 40 cents. That's crazy. I mean, that's way better than subs, but that is 100% a cut. Y'all are saying they don't take a cut? Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
But a week later, customers at these banks began complaining that hundreds of thousands of dollars were getting transferred onto the debit card of an Australian citizen. Who could
He's
that
back.
be?
He's back.
Dylan Wheeler. So the Czech police raid his apartment. Oh, and they find he's counterfeiting money now. So he pleads guilty in the Czech Republic.
Come on, can this guy just get 1 win under his belt, please? Bro, like when you buy like 10,000 bits, you get 100, but they charge like 130. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, so they take a cut. If you spend $100, or no, if you want to get, holy cow, if you want to get 10,000 bits it, like you said, costs $130, right? I get 100. So they're taking 30, which is 30%. That's still a cut. They're taking 30% of your money. Or not 30% of your money. They're taking 30% of what I will get. Make sense? Yeah. But if you tip me, I get 100%. And nobody takes a cut except me.
And then he only gets probation, and then he flees off to England. Now, while in England, he starts his own cybersecurity firm called The Day After Exploit. You know, he's giving interviews, he's doing security conference presentations, but then in October of 2020, his business dissolves, his Twitter shuts down, he deactivates his website. There is not a trace of him past October 2020. So I got a hold of one of Dylan's old coworkers, and they said he had left England and was actually living in Poland, but not for what you think. Because there, he had decided to rob a Polish bank with two random dudes
Bro,
he just met at a bar.
is
But
this
then the
man
whole
just
thing
a
was caught
criminal?
on hidden camera. So the next day, Dylan Wheeler's arrested, and today, he sits in a Polish prison with a 10-year sentence for robbing a bank.
Yeah, no duh. Like, is this guy so stupid?
Now, the week before his sentencing out on bail, Anthony was out for his birthday, and he partied so hard with his friends. And after that final round of shots, hugging all of his friends goodbye, Anthony went to bed knowing that his friends and family really did have his back.
That's kind of nice.
But sadly, he wouldn't wake up the next day. His mom found him not breathing. The coroner would rule an accidental drug overdose from mixing the Vicodin and the alcohol. There was no note left behind. He never talked about doing this on purpose. It was all an accident. He had so much to offer to the world from such a young age. He was such a talented programmer. And to just see it all be ended like this, it's really a
Dang.
tragic story.
He died during prime Fortnite. He missed one of the greatest eras of all time. Wow.
But for the others like David, Sinead, and Austin Akala, today they have thriving careers as programmers, cryptographers, some even have families of their own. And while I did contact them for their side of this story, all of them refused.
He never got to see the Travis Scott concert in Fortnite. Wow.
Comment.
Rest in peace, man. That might be worse than death. Yo, W Video. No, I'm not buying YouTube TV. Get this off my screen! Yeah. Also, I finished my snack. Did you guys? W snack. Pro is a charity. I mean, in a way, I kind of am. My streams are doing better. I just got monetized and I got 2 subs thanks to your advice, bro. Yo, W freaking beast. Let's go, bro. Keep it up, man. I just spent $70 on bits. Dang. 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 It's okay, twin. I've given like over $100 to you. Wait, you've given over $100 to David too? Yo. W freaking gifter. I call my video after RJ. Yo. Alright, guys. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Gotta wake up at like 7 a.m. And y'all are trying to talk like we're watching 3 more 20-minute videos. Y'all are acting like we're gonna watch an extra hour of videos. Chat, we're gonna watch 1. Your video is 2 minutes long. RJ, can you pick a shorter video, please? For my mental sanity. Could you pick a shorter video? Chat, we're gonna do more reacts next stream or next week. Not next stream, next week. All right, media dump. Yo, you know what? Get this freaking out of here, bro. I never want to see that ever again. I would actually rather die before I wear a Eagles jersey. Don't ever send that ever again. You understand me? Time him out. I'm so serious. Mods, time him out. Time him out. Time him out for 5 minutes. I mean it. Time him out. No, I meant in Discord. Okay, yeah, thank you. Thank you. In Discord. No, in Discord. I meant in Discord. Yep, thank you. Not in Twitch. In Discord. Maybe then you'll learn not to spread such freaking... I don't even know what you would call that. Freaking treason. That might actually be treason to my community. To put me in a freaking Eagles jersey. Golly. That's blasphemous, bro. See how it is. See you with more jerseys tomorrow. Hey, buddy, the only jersey that I should see on my body is a Cowboys jersey. You understand me? That's the only one. That is the only one. Haven't streamed in a week just for a 2-hour stream. That is a normal stream time. I don't know what you're expecting. That is a completely normal stream time. What were you expecting, bro? You think I work a job, am lifting every single day, bulking, still live with my family, so I still have chores and things I have to do. And, did I say editing? I don't think I did. I'm having to edit multiple hour-long videos. When I stream these, after I stream these, I then have to go and edit them. And you're expecting me to then come on here and stream for what, 5 hours? 4 hours? Like, what are we doing, bro? You think I have more than 24 hours in a day? Like, yes. Okay. All right. At some point, when I'm doing this full time, yes.
Amanda
But I am
Batiman
not there
just
yet.
cheered 400 bits. My cheer 100, cheer 100, cheer 100, cheer 100. Don't listen to the haters, King. Your #1 fan and Glazer is here.
Thank you, Amanda. I appreciate you. W gift. W bits. Thank you. W freaking Amanda! W! RJ, I am going to watch your video. But how long is it? Fern.
One more
How long is it, bro?
screenshot, and this SOP is fine.
I've been doing weekend streams for about 5 hours working on the YouTube and TikTok grind. Yeah, that's the thing. When you are averaging under 100 viewers, really your #1 priority needs to be editing. Like streaming for 5 hours, unless you're doing like a special event. Like I streamed 5 hours for like the Minecraft event. But besides that, like really, most of your time should be spent off stream. Let's think about, quick example, all right? Really quick. Marlon and Joe Bartolozzi. They both got big on TikTok before they even started streaming. So they spent all of their time editing and all their time making content before they even clicked to go live. Whereas I am doing them both at the same time, so I have to balance both of them. You know what I'm saying? It's a little bit different. You said 28 was good, but you decided to spend an hour on a 20-minute video. That's not outrageous. An hour on a 20-minute video is not outrageous, bro.
Finally done.
All right, bro. Lock in. The hunt for America's smartest killer.
My motive for doing what I am going to do is simply personal revenge. I do not expect to accomplish anything by it. Lincoln, Montana, 1996.
We already watched this, bro. We already watched this video. We already watched this video on stream. We watched this exact video on stream already! And you recommended it, RJ! Are you serious? RJ, you recommended this video last time. I didn't know, Unc. You recommended it. Did you not recommend it the first time? You sent the video the first time! No? Okay. My fault. That's on me. That's on me. All right. Well, I guess you weren't here, but I watched this whole video. Oh yeah, I think that's when you were like on a trip or something. RJ, I'm sorry that I yelled at you. Please forgive me. But yes, I've already seen this video. Let's watch David's.
How are we able to offer the Willow Creek bed for just $1.99?
Wow, it's Rad's video. Wow.
At Living Spaces,
Why am I not
we design
subscribed,
furniture
bro?
with affordable, durable,
Oh,
stylish
that's
materials.
Yo. All right, I guess we're watching a Rad video. Here we go.
Yo, what is up, guys? Today I'm going to be solving racism.
All right, let me just put a disclaimer here. This guy is full of rocks. His brain is full of rocks. We're about to hear the most ludicrous take of all time.
In 3 minutes and 43 seconds. Well, I think it's technically 44. Anyway, I was just thinking about...
Yo! Amanda! Yo! How many bits
Amanda
was that?
McMahon just cheered 850 bits. Cheer 100. 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 Cheer 1. 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 Cheer 1.
Yo, are you good?
Cheer 1. Cheer 1. Cheer 1. Cheer 1.
Why is he getting angry?
Cheer 1. 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 Cheer 1.
Wow, W bits. Appreciate that. Yeah, okay. This is about to be the most disgusting, disturbing take we've ever heard. Who is this guy? This is my boy Rad. We are friends, IRL. I haven't seen him in a while, but we used to be pretty close friends. And he makes some interesting commentaries. Let's put every feminist on an island. Why we should tax the poor. How to get a girlfriend legal. Why schizophrenia is low-key a superpower. Are periods even real? Will AI try sleeping with my wife? Yeah, all right, lock in.
Yo, what is up, guys? Today I'm going to be solving racism in 3 minutes and 43 seconds. Well, I think it's technically 44. Anyway, I was just thinking about this, and I was like, yo, it's time I put an end to racism. And
yeah, it's about time, buddy.
That's what I'm
Been
gonna
waiting
be doing today. I came up with a secret. It's not actually a secret method because I'm telling you guys. But it's been a secret method because I've been working on it. Actually, I'm actually just kind of going off the dome right now. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't been working on it, so it's not really been a secret because I'm coming up with it as I
Yo,
go
can you just tell me the patch method, bro?
right now. So, but yeah, it'll help us.
Give me the update,
I'm
dog.
gonna help us stop. I'm gonna stop racism real quick. So let's get straight into it. What is racism? It's basically when there's like a race, like when there's people, because people are races, I think, and like there's like white people and black people.
Yo, is this guy serious? Rad, what are we doing?
Asian people and a couple others. And basically it's like when they don't like each other. When like one race is like, it's like when white people don't like black people.
Okay,
or
okay.
when black people
We're bringing
don't
it back.
like white people.
Yeah, I agree with that.
That's racism. At least
What was that? What was sorry, what was that? I think there was a little fun fact there.
At least that's what I think it is. That's what I heard on Twitter.
Fun fact. Asian people don't really like any. Oh, okay. Fun fact there.
At least that's what I think it is. That's what I heard on Twitter. So, point is, I got an idea. What are we gonna do? How are we gonna stop this? Well, we're gonna work together, and we are going to create the superior race.
Rad, where are we going with this?
Let me get a drink real quick.
Is there not editing in the budget? Did we not afford an editor?
All right, here's how we're gonna do it.
Rad, be very careful.
Basically,
with your next few
I was
words.
thinking we set it up in like an Olympic format, as if we're gonna do the race Olympics. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get a bunch of different tasks, and basically we're gonna take each race, and they're all gonna compete to complete the task, and whoever completes the task in the best, most efficient way gets a point for like whatever the task is. Like gets a point in that specific
Okay,
round,
this sounds fair.
right?
It sounds fair.
And at the end of we're gonna count up all the points. But like we'll do different tasks, like who can raise a family the best, who's better at combat, who can do their taxes, who's a better driver. I think we're only gonna have men competing in that one. But besides that, it's gonna be a bunch of different tasks, and whichever.
Rad, bro. You are a liability to my brand. Oh my gosh. Yeah, did this guy just say what I think he said? Are you serious? Yo, this man is walking TOS.
Whoever race completes the most tasks.
All right.
The best. You get what I mean? That we're gonna all agree that that's the superior race.
How is this
So
guy
there's gonna
not
be, like, a
banned, bro? Yo, Rad, how are you not banned?
hierarchy, and you just don't question that. So then there'd be no racism.
It's not his fault he gets 2K views every video. All right, not trying to pocket watch his views, but where the freak are you getting 2K from? Not trying to pocket watch views here, but not sure where you're getting 2K from.
Baseball season is in full swing. Catch the action live with Game
Pro acting like you don't have 20. I never said I had a lot of views. Never said that.
Day feature.
Yo, what?
Just responding to a comment.
But besides that, it's.
But if we're talking TikTok views, whew, it's a little better. See, me correcting somebody else's message does not mean I myself am claiming to have the same claim as that message. Let me educate you real quick. If somebody says, hey, so-and-so is a millionaire, and I go, actually, looking at his bank account, he is not a millionaire, it would be kind of idiotic to respond to that with, Procryptic, who are you to speak? You are not a millionaire. I never said I was a millionaire. I was specifically pointing out that he is not a millionaire. I'm not saying I'm a millionaire. I'm just looking at his bank account and saying that he is clearly lying about being a billionaire. Or sorry, millionaire. See how that logic does not mean I myself am making any claims? So your comment talking about my views is actually pocket watching my views. You're actually being stupid. Anyway, back with the video.
It's going to be a bunch of different tasks, and whichever race completes the most tasks, the best. You get what I mean? That we're going to all agree that that's the superior race. So there's going to be like a hierarchy, and you just don't question that. So then there'd be no racism because we'll already know who's the best and who's the worst. And basically, what we're going to do with the other races that lose, it's kind of a work in progress. I think what we might do is just have those people do the lesser important tasks, like the more like lame tasks in life, and the superior people will do the important stuff. Anyway, please like and subscribe and share this video with everybody so we can get this thing on the road. Please actually share this video though, because YouTube's trying to kill me.
Wow, that was very informative, Rad. Thank you. I will definitely support this when it becomes a thing, for sure. I'm definitely not reporting your account and fearing for my life. All right. This video cannot be okay to post. That is literally his entire channel, bro. Top 10 reasons to quit your job. How to lose a girlfriend fast. Diddy parties are not good. My experience? Can I get mod now? No. I don't think hearing him out is not the best situation. Bro, if I took the money for YouTube Premium, would you use it to buy it sometime? I would probably just get an ad blocker because I feel like that would be cheaper, no? I mean, yeah, I would use it for an ad blocker. I feel like that would be so much cheaper though than paying $14 a month for YouTube Premium. Absolutely not. Pro-mod me? No. No. I think I'm good, buddy. All right, chat. That was a W stream. You sent your thing. Who's gonna tell bro? Who's gonna tell bro? Who's gonna tell bro? Pro thinks Jamar Chase isn't the best wide receiver ever to touch football. He's not. He's not even close. He's not even top 50. To ever touch football, he's not even top 50. CD is top 5 of all time. No glaze. He's actually top 5. When's the next Go stream? Honestly, I don't know. Is there really that much more for us to do? For Phasmophobia? Name 50 better. I'm not gonna just have 50 off the dome. But I can guarantee you if I did the research, there would be 50. At least. At least 50. All right. When is the next Goon stream? Probably soon. Probably soon. All right, chat. I'm gonna be live tomorrow with the Minecraft stream. RJ, we will react to your video. I promise. Okay? You just took too long. So now it's too late. You sent it. I know, but I gotta go to bed. I'll react to it soon. I promise. Cop body cam video, please. I'm gonna crash out if it's not tomorrow. Who is gonna tell bro that tomorrow is a Minecraft stream? Who's gonna tell bro? Not me. Somebody else tell him. All right. Somebody break the news for him. If you guys, we're bringing back the Reacts channel because I think Lay Sperm went AFK. So I'm low-key going to take this down for now. In fact, I'm going to do that right now. So we're bringing this boy back. Send your reactions in here. And we will do these on the next React stream. You need to make Minecraft server crossplay for all of us. Crossplay servers are kind of laggy, though. I've tried them. They're kind of laggy. Especially for a lot of people. I feel like that would be so laggy. But anyway, chat, W stream. I will be live tomorrow. I'm going to try and finish editing the peak video. But there's still a lot to do. So it might not come out for a couple of days. And then I'm going to post the rest of them. Because my editing squad is low-key cooking. So I'm going to get the rest of those out as well. And we're going to start posting pretty often. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow at 6 p.m. Central Time, I'm hoping. 6 p.m. Central Time. All right, chat. DM me the VOD vid. Kibby, are you not in the editing squad? Oh, Kibby, you're in the squad. What I'll do is I'll upload it to the drive, and you can get it from there. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. All right, chat. I'll catch y'all tomorrow. Stay pro. Bada bing, bada boom. Bada bing, bada boom.